Hi folks, it's Barry here, and here's my latest vlog from Spirit Shack TV. It's only going to be a short one because I'm quite out of breath at the moment. My health's not too brilliant. Both John and I have got the tail ends of this rotten bug that's affected us both now for over 12 weeks. So I'd ask you please to keep John in your healing prayers, as he needs it more than I do at the moment, because he's got his little catalogue business to do and build up as well. So please send your positive thoughts to him. All I want to talk to you about tonight is a bit of an extension from the second principle discussion, where I talked about the brotherhood of man, or as I prefer to call it rather than the traditional spiritualist version, the community of all living souls. We have a friend at the moment, a friend who's in great need in Arizona in the United States, a lovely lady by the name of Sarah McVeigh. Large M for Mother, C for Charlie, V for Victor, E for Echo, Y for Yankee. And you can find her on here on Facebook and on a GoFundMe site, details of which I will place on the Facebook page of Spirit Shack TV. This is a wonderful young mum, a mum of 4, including one disabled child, who lives with her partner, was living in her own home, until she started to receive the vilest of abuse from her own blood mother. And I'm sure if you want to go and talk to her, she will give you chapter and verse. We've seen the video evidence of it, and we have no doubt that her mum has just lost the plot somehow. And this poor mum and her kids and her partner are now reduced to living in basically a motel complex. You in America will know what those are, but for us in the UK, it's like a self-catering hotel accommodation for temporary travellers. And there's Sarah and her partner and the 4 kids living in one L-shaped bedroom come lounge come diner come kitchenette, and they share a bathroom down the corridor. It's costing them $300 a week to live like that, but they had to escape from the bullying that they received, not only from her mother but from people associated to her mother. In fact, it got so bad that you'll see if you look on her site and some of her videos that she refers to her mother as Margaret White. And if any of you have ever watched the horror film Carrie, from what we've seen, it's so sad to see such a breakdown. Not just a breakdown between mother and daughter, but between grandparents and grandchildren. She even took the children to one side under secret filming. She didn't know she was being filmed, and said that they had to go to church with her so that they could pray for their mum, who was basically being influenced or controlled by the devil. And it's heartbreaking to see the sadness that this wonderful, wonderful woman and her family have been put to through the mindless machinations of a very disillusioned mind. And I can sort of understand that myself, not from my own mother, I have to say, thank God, but from a former member of my extended family who was responsible for doing something very similar to me. So both John and I, who have been through the mill quite a deal in the last 18 to 24 months, feel that it's partly our duty, but partly our desire as spiritualists, Christian spiritualists, to help her wherever we can. And we are spreading the news far and wide. We know that financially things are a burden for everybody at the moment. But if you could just donate $1 or £1 or yen or a ruble or whatever, euro, whatever, well, preferably more than €1. I don't think that's worth much at the moment. But anything that you can spare to help this family get out of the situation they're in. We are doing our very best to help them move to permanent accommodation in another area. I'm not going to say anything more about that at the moment because obviously it's private and it's personal. But we're doing what we can to help Sarah and her family. So I'd ask you, if you believe in that second principle, the community of all people, or the brotherhood of man, the brother or the sisterhood of women, that you would find it in your hearts just a moment to help this wonderful, wonderful young family to find peace and a place to call home and to move forward as they grow in life. That's it for today. If you like it, press the like button. If you've got a comment, please comment. If you want to share it, I hope and pray that you will share it, because the more people that know about Sarah and her family's needs, hopefully the more people will respond in some way, even if it's just a positive word of comfort and support for her, for what she's trying to do. We love this young family. We've only known them, never met them physically, but we've met them through Facebook and other social media, and we've come to love them as dearly as we'd love our own family. She's a wonderful woman, and her kids are awesome. They truly are. They say it how it is, and we love them for it. So please, if you can, as Teddy sits behind me there, looking a bit deflated, he's ever hopeful. Of your mercy, you'll find a way to help them. So look out for the link to the GoFundMe page on Spirit Shack TV or on Borderline John or Borderline Vlog. Please visit John's channel and support him as well. He's just done, I think, his 30th or his 60th vlog. He's got over 6,000 viewers, and he's so proud of what he's achieved in such a short time. And I couldn't be prouder of him either. I really couldn't be. What he has done, the way he has opened the doors to support people who live with dystonia and other mental health issues, it puts our government and many governments into shame, to be honest. So please go and show your support for him. Like, share and subscribe his vlogs. And let's get those words out there. And until we meet again, namaste. And Teddy says, good night all.